Hi all, my name is Harvey, Harvey for short, and this is a drawing challenge video. The YouTube channel Drawfee recently uploaded a video with a random color palette selection with the challenge of making an original character off whichever palette you were randomly assigned. I thought it'd be a fun idea, so I did my own. Alright, so here I have a spinner with all the numbers of palettes that were not used. So spinning it here, it kind of goes and goes and slowly gets to 2. And there we are, 2. We have a winner. Now, this is nice seeing the confetti, congratulations, pow, 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 pow. But number 2 is a palette that is not... It's a hard palette for me. It's got a lot of harsh colors, to be honest. But once we kind of move in here, we're going to look and kind of get more an idea of like where my mind was going with it. So let's actually move on to the character that I created. Okay, so starting off with the drawing, up here in the corner I have the palette selection, which is circled the palette that I was randomly chosen and given. And I did have a little sketch I did on paper of kind of the character I want to do. So as we can see, I go through some sketching points of what I wanted to do. So with those colors specifically, I kind of got like a beach at, dawn. It's just becoming, or is it dusk? What's the one that's late at night, whatever one that is. So I kind of created this character who's like a beach lurking kind of a character wearing like a raincoat and big wellies. And they got this flashlight and this giant hook, which I want it to be more like a harpoon hook, or what's look like a fish hook. But I was kind of happy how it came out. But the giant eye, I really want to be this because I kind of wanted to make this character that was maybe this embodiment of a lighthouse. And I thought of like, with a flashlight like a lighthouse, but also the eye looking across the beach, lurking and watching the beachgoers at night. So I thought it was just a fun kind of character. So right now, I'm actually working more on my defined sketch layer. I'm kind of working more on how I want things to look. I did kind of like this top, whatever, cover for the raincoat. That was kind of this fun design, kind of made me think of like, almost a little like Sherlock Holmes of it. Here with the flashlight, I'm going to change the design of how the hand's going to hold it, because I was at work and could not think of how I wanted them to hold it. But, yep, so we're just kind of going with this here. And what's interesting with this character is I'm like, oh, I'm doing great. I love how this is all coming together with this sketch. And of course, later on we'll get into the inking stage, but I'm like coming along, I'm like, oh, it's going great. And then it comes to the colors, and I'm like, these colors are more reminiscent of the beach, not of how I want this character to look. Oh, and I do a little background because I wanted to be a little background as showing of this beach. So we're going to have that. So now we pop in with the inking, which, as it always goes for the inking for me, doesn't really take that long, just showing the process for this. Even though the process in real time takes a long time, for me personally. But everything kind of going on here, I was just kind of having a fun time. I like this weird bent shape of the hook, and I really was liking the imagery of how this character was coming together. And this in the back is supposed to be looking like waves splashing onto the sea. Doesn't fully look like that, and doesn't really look all that well with it, but I still was liking how it was coming out. So then I pull up the palette so I can put down some base colors first of how I want things to look. In the palette, the color palette, we're just basically using for the base colors for the character. The background is doing their own characters. So then I kind of looked at these base colors like, I'm going to pop down these base colors, but then I'm adding shading in different things to add vibrancy to everything else though. So as you can see here, I did the vibrancy on the boots, on the eyeball, on the hands, on the hook, and the light, and it all comes together. And I am loving how this look came out. I think it's just a fantastic design. I really love just the vibrancy, especially the eye, the popping and the glowing of the blue in the eye. I thought was really cool, really fun. I really like the shading I was able to do, like on the coat. The effect of the light coming out of the flashlight. I wish I made it a little bit brighter, but I still really like how it came out. And the skin, I want it to feel like, kind of like in that uncanny valley where it's like, it feels like it could be this human flesh, but I'm like, I want to add these lines to make it feel very like, there's some grossness, and I added some yellow into the skin too. I don't know if it really came across, but I really like how this, I also had like rust in with the hook. This is really fun. I really enjoyed doing this character. This is really fun. I don't have a name. I'm just calling them the Beach Lurker. I don't really have a name for the character, but it was really fun to make. Please let me know your thoughts. Did you really like how this kind of came out? Did you watch that video with Drawfee? Did you do your own version, your own color palette character? Let me know. I'd love to see them. I thought it was just a really fun idea, just really fun to do. But please let me know your thoughts. I will not be posting a long form video for a while as Inktober is coming around the corner, and I have been working somewhat diligently to make sure I'm getting those things done and ready for October, but I will still be posting my reels in the meantime, not reels, shorts on YouTube in the meantime, and also I'll be posting shorts for Inktober during October. So please have a look out for that, but please like, share, comment, subscribe, everything. Please kind of let people know about my content, and let me see your content. I want to see your art too. So just kind of let me know what's going on. But thanks so much for watching, guys, everyone, and have a good rest of your day. All right, bye-bye.